Everybody. Today, I wanted to show you how you can use Google Flights to find reward flights. So these are going to be flights that you can book with points. Normally, this is not something you would see in Google Flights. Here on the screen right now, we have brought up Google Flights. I have a sample flight from Tampa to London in October. And we can see here we're looking at economy flights. You can see pretty standard if you've used Google Flights. This is exactly what you would expect to see. Has the price of the flights and gives you options. But I'm going to show you how to install a plugin from PointsPath. That's pointspath.com, so that you can now add reward flights into the same view. So the first thing we're going to do is go to our extensions and we'll click on Manage Extensions. From there, select the Chrome Web Store. And at the top up here, we're going to type in PointsPath. We'll add that extension into Chrome. Okay. Now, I'm already logged in with an account, but right here, what you would normally see is just the standard, way to create an account. So you could use Google, you could use your email, use Apple ID, whatever it is you want to use. This is a free version. There is a paid version. It's like $8 a month, but for this video, we'll just use the free version of PointsPath. So once it's installed, we'll go back to our original search and we're just going to refresh the page. And you should see an option to do a PointsPath tour, and you'll now see it show up right here. Also, if you click on your plugins, you'll see that. I'm going to go ahead and pin it so it's always in the bar right here. Clicking on this icon right here at the top right, you can go to preferences and you'll see these are the airlines that are turned on by default in PointsPath. With the premium version, you do get additional airlines like Virgin Atlantic, Qantas, and there's of course other features. But for now, the free version works great for me with the majority of the airlines that I would generally use. Also, you see now in between the columns for the admissions and the price, there's a new column. So now we can see that there are points offerings and points opportunities for our flight from Tampa to London in economy. Also, what's great is PointsPath will try to make an estimate of whether makes sense to use points for that flight, or would it be a better deal just to use cash. So in this case, for example, this flight, they're recommending just using cash. You can click on this little information and it will tell you the value of the points. So in this case, they're valuing them at $1.30 per mile. You do have transfer partners you can use if it will show that as well. And here you can see for this particular flight on Delta, they're saying that this is a great deal. Again, you can select the information. You can show that you could transfer 36,000 Amex points. The value is $1.10 per mile, and it gives you just a great opportunity. Now, this is also works for business class as well. So if we change this to business class, you can also see different flights, same thing. This British Airways flight in business class, they're saying it's a great deal, only 172,000 points plus $1,100. You again can scroll down, you see other flights down here, like this American. This is rated as a good deal. So it'll try to rate which ones are the better opportunities to utilize points. Now, in this case, if you go through the normal process of selecting the flight that you want, then we'll wait, it'll bring up the return flights. We'll go ahead and select this one as well. And now if you've used Google Flights a lot, you'll remember this will look familiar to you. You would have the opportunity to go directly to the airline's website to book that flight. It shows the same thing now with points. So this will show you that you can go directly to American's website and book this flight with 254,000 points and $1,147. Now, some testing I've done for a couple flights, sometimes the points aren't exactly right. There was a United flight I was looking at where if I went to United, it was about 100,000 points less. So just keep in mind, this may not always be 100%, but it is a great way to investigate options for flights, especially if you have points from American Express or Chase and some of these partners that allow you to transfer points to multiple airlines. It can really help you identify the best deal to use those points and make sure you're getting the most out of that. So great opportunity to use this. Take a look at it yourself. Again, it's pointspath.com. You can add in that extension. We are a new channel, so would appreciate any likes and follows just so that we can help build out more travel content. Thanks a lot.